Kris Boyd took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, Celtic getting a red card in Scottish football is like unseen. It's unheard of, especially in the midst of a title race, especially when they're leading at a tough away ground. And yeah, he trolls Celtic fans on live television. Let's take a little look at this.
Obviously, the red card to Trusty. I'm a bit shocked that managed to a red card in Scottish football for Celtic. That's a rarity. But you know, I think when you look at it overall, it was a scrappy game. Martin, I think, will be happy enough to get away with a point.
I'll just make you a wee bit happier. I think Rangers have just gone 3 up.
I told you.
It's funny because it's true. That's the whole thing here. And then, of course, the studio reacted following the draw as well. The Sky Sports studio, they reacted as Rangers closed the gap to just 4 points at the top. Made a little bit of a gap between Celtic and Rangers as well. And they said that the happiest of the managers today will be Danny Rule.
What a pulsating second half it turned into. You couldn't split them come the end of it. Is that a better point for Hearts or for Celtic, Craig?
I don't know.
We'll find out, I guess.
I'm sure that going back into the dressing room when you were 2-1 down in the match and you get back to 2 each, I think Derek will be happy with that. The fact that they clawed their way back into the game. But I think it was a poor match. There was a bit of excitement in the second half, but for quality, it was one of the poorest matches I've seen for quite a while.
Yeah, it was very, very scrappy, but as we said at half-time, it kind of suited Hearts a little bit better than Celtic. What does a point do for Celtic? Yes, they're away from home, but they haven't clawed any ground back on the league leaders.
No, and I think before the game, clearly the mentality has to be to go and win the game. I think when the dust settles, you put it in context. They've been away from home in Europe, they've gone into this game, they've obviously then had the sending off. I think the way they've played in the game, I think Hearts deserve the point at least. So I think in the context, Celtic will take it and move on.
It's going to be really interesting to hear the manager's thoughts on that one. Kris, Craig said he thinks Derek will be reasonably happy, but will he be the happier of the two managers, or will there be a frustration that they didn't perhaps take all 3, given that they had?
I think the happiest manager of the weekend will be Danny Rule. The fact that his team has, you know, it looks as if they're going to win at Ibrox. The two challengers have drawn the game.
Wait, did you just hear Danny Rule? Someone in the Tynecastle, like the sound operator playing Danny Rule over the sort of tannoy at Tynecastle, I'm sure.
No, and I think before the game, clearly the mentality has to be to go and win the game. I think when the dust settles, you put it in context. They've been away from home in Europe, they've gone into this game, they've obviously then had the sending off. I think the way they've played in the game, I think Hearts deserve the point at least. So I think in the context, Celtic will take it and move on.
It's going to be really interesting.
They're playing his song. And as I mentioned in the match reaction, guys, perfect weekend really now for Rangers. Yeah, this title race is really heating up. It's 8 wins for Danny Rule's Rangers in the Scottish Premiership. Roll on next week, ladies and gentlemen.